Welcome back, everybody. My name is Reese Trevino with DeathCloud, and today we're taking a look at the Black Fountain by Old Blood Noise Endeavors. Let's go ahead. Let's check it out. So we're about halfway into 2025, and Old Blood Noise Endeavors has given us an updated version, or a stereo version, of the Black Fountain oil can delay in this beautiful, beautiful brand new enclosure. They started with a partner, I believe in 2024, with this new enclosure, but now they're re-releasing all their pedals and, of course, giving us some wonderful additions that just make our lives easier. So the Black Fountain, unlike the previous version, this new version offers stereo in and out with analog drive-through. We have preset abilities as well as MIDI to call upon those presets at will. So if you're looking for a oil can delay with a bit more versatility, with the great tones that you want it to cover as an oil can delay, Black Fountain is going to be that one for you. But I don't want to keep talking about it. I'd rather show you. So let's go ahead, get it on the table. Let's get it unboxed for you guys, and let's see how it sounds. Let's have some fun. All right, everybody. Here she is in all of her glory. We have the box. I have the box for Black Fountain Old Blood Noise Endeavors. We have the decal work on this little sleeve here. I really like it. It's upside down, but it looks really cool, especially on that white. And I believe it comes in 3 colors. I have, like I showed you, the black colorway, and oh my, it looks gorgeous. Old Blood Noise Endeavors. If you want to follow along to that instruction manual, feel free, go ahead, scan that QR code. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get the Black Fountain out of its pedal pouch and out into the world. In the meantime, let's take these goodies out too. We have a pin of the partner art. I really like that snail. I don't know why. Something about it. A pink Old Blood Noise Endeavor sticker that I will put in frame. As well as a... There goes the box. Pick. Put it down here, and then I will put the Black Fountain into frame. Let's go ahead and run through the settings, see what each knob does. That way we can have a clear idea of what I'm doing as we progress along in the video. But starting from left to right on this top row here, we have the rate knob. This rate knob adjusts the depth for the modulation, like the speed. The depth doesn't adjust the rate, but the depth adjusts the mix amount of that modulation that you're adding into the signal path. Tone, of course, it adjusts the tone, the shape, the warmth of the repeats. Then you have the grit. The grit is going to be adjusting the amount of drive in your repeats, so it can have like a almost gainy feel to your repeats. Next, we have down here in this next row the time knob. The time knob sets the delay times as well. It also chooses between subdivisions. If you can look really close in the light, there's little accent marks. I'm a guitar player, not a classical musician, so unfortunately I don't know what those are. I do, but I more or less don't know what they're called. I'm a guitar player. But then we have the feedback. Feedback sets the feedback amount, the amount of times you're going to have your repeats hit you. And then the time knob, and of course, time knob, it adjusts the time. So you have individual control of left time and right time, so which is pretty cool. It actually has two LEDs right here to show you the set times that you are adjusting, and for having it in this form factor of a pedal is pretty impressive. Normally you can't do that in like some big box pedals, like for example the Timeline. You can't freely adjust the left and right repeats when you choose the dual preset, which isn't fun, but for us to be able to do it on this new version is phenomenal. I'll kind of speed through it because I'm taking a long time. The dry sets the amount of volume of your dry signal. Wet, vice versa, the volume of the delay. Space, this space is actually a delay, or I lied to your face. Or I didn't. It's actually, so reading it, it says space to define the mono delay mode or stereo width and add diffusion past noon. It's always nice to have the manual on hand when you get it wrong. But you have a tap for your delays if you want to control it that way, as well as an auxiliary switch that it can also be for pressing or selecting your presets. Of course, your on and off. And then I'll show you the top right here. We have the expression jack, as well as your stereo in and out, that you can utilize stereo with a dual mono to TRS guitar patch cable, as well as your 1/8 inch MIDI in and out, USB, and 9-volt battery. Okay, I've bored you with the details, so why don't we go ahead and plug it in and let's get to work. Let's play. Okay, so we have the Black Fountain plugged in. I'll go over my signal path. I am running the Black Fountain into my main pedal board. I'm running it into a Goodwood Audio Edition pedal, and it is currently in the loop of a switcher. Now, for the majority of the video, I do want to just use this delay. I will have a compressor always on, and I will be using, as far as amps goes, I'm using an ACS1 with I believe on the left hand side it's the Fender style amp, and on the right side it's going to be the Vox style amp, and we're using for guitar Jennings Voyager Deluxe with humbuckers. So let's give you some clean tone without the pedal on, of course, and we'll go from there. So now that we have the clean tone as well as signal path out of the way, I want to go ahead and for today's video, I want to take care of 3 goals. I want to showcase the pedal and how it sounds on the modulation side as well as the delay side. I want to show you like some fun settings that maybe you could try at home, and I also want to use it in context with like an actual song or with drums and a bass. You'll hear that, you've heard that in the beginning intro video of me playing, so we got one thing down. Let's go ahead and hit the other 2. So first, what I want to do, I just want to give you how the delay sounds itself without any modulation at all. So we've got both sides. Mind you, we're also going mono in and out. We have both sides at the same beats per minute or the same tempo. So let's go ahead and take a listen, see how it sounds. So first impressions, as far as that goes, this pedal still gives us that classic oil can warmth, but even with these settings at a 0, we still get like the slightest amount of warble to the tone. So let's reintroduce it nice and gently, and we're gonna go ahead and see how that warble sounds, just to kind of give you a couple different settings, but let's take a look. Change the depth, see how it sounds. We've got a nice warble city kind of tone. I love the delay, or excuse me, the modulation on the delay when it's set nice and subtle, nothing too crazy. With a touch more depth or rate than usual, it sounds gorgeous. But I definitely want to try out the delay next. Let's go ahead and bump up the grit, see how dirty it gets as far as gain. Let's go ahead, bring the feedback down, and I want to mess with the time. See if I can get some pretty crazy repeats. So let's hear how it sounds. So I want to go ahead and go back to some more usable settings, show you and showcase to you how it sounds. I'm gonna bring the tempo up because I like a faster delay. We'll keep the depth and rate lower, not at 0, grit down. I want some bright repeats, and let's see how it sounds. It's a nice galloping tone. I definitely want to slow it down a touch. I want one side to be faster, as fast as I can get it. There we go. And then this side, we'll keep it pretty low. It's mono, but it'll definitely still give us a dual repeat. So let's take a listen. Man, what a fun pedal to play with. There's so much to edit on the face of this pedal, yet it's pretty straightforward in terms of wanting to make changes on the fly. Yes, messing with the presets as well as saving might take a little bit of a learning curve, but as far as easy to use, really great sounding pedals that don't have really a bad setting, the Black Fountain does a great job at completing that mission. So if you made it to the end of this video, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for watching. This was the Black Fountain, the updated version by Old Blood Noise Endeavors. I definitely want to first off and say that for an oil can delay, the Black Fountain is probably the best version that gives you the versatility of modern day guitar pedals. Now, Old Blood Noise Endeavors have been killing it with these new enclosures. They've been doing such a great job at giving the players what they want when it comes to user interfaces, as well as great, beautiful tones that they've always been good at giving us. But with that being said, I definitely want to say it again. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you want to see more from us, please don't hesitate. Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to tell you our favorite ice cream flavor. We just want to talk. We want to have some fun. If you want to see more from us and you don't want to miss out, I highly recommend consider subscribing, letting us know what you think. And if you want to pick Black Fountain up for yourself today, feel free, click the link in the bio as well. We have them on standby just for you. So if you want one, it's yours. You just have to click the link. Regardless, for the third time, thank you so much for watching. My name is Reese Trevino with DeathCloud, and we'll see you in the next one.